starting up with 100 leads and ending up with converting only two, and because all your resources and efforts are divided in all of those 100 leads. But
Right.
if I have a very condensed and a more quality list, which my other competitors might
Yes.
not be after, I think my efforts would be more robust.
So, Nida, I actually wanted to discuss, this is something which I've always felt, when we are talking to clients and we're talking to prospects, this initial research that we do about with respect to actually making the list to which the outreach has to be done, right? That bit cannot be like accelerated a lot because it's very important, in because in anyways the list that you make, you're going to be talking to them, like you're trying to build content for them, you'll be trying to reach out to them for like a couple of months, 3 months, so it's in a lot of cases it takes that kind of time to actually for them to respond favorably, right? So there
Yes.
is no point hurrying up this, so that sometimes the discussion is, okay, how can we reach how can we start the outreach faster, whereas the main discussion should be how do we make a good list first, which is
Yes.
which is unique to your business, and yes, as far as possible, in a certain categories there are a lot of people trying to reach out to the same audience, but that's what I'm trying to, like, in today's discussion, I wanted to highlight a couple of insights and examples which I feel will help you to build a unique list, which probably your competitors are not reaching out to, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Starting up with 100 leads and ending up with converting only two, and because all your resources and efforts are divided in all of those 100 leads. But
Right.
if I have a very condensed and a more quality list, which my other competitors might
Yes.
not be after, I think my efforts would be more robust and would generate a better
Yeah.
conversion.
See, at some point, if let's take an example of a head of marketing in a fintech kind of a company, right? That
Sure.
person is kind of bombarded by mails, so
Absolutely.
can we reach out to some other profiles in the same company who can actually be more receptive, and kind of listen to what you have to offer? So, okay,
Yeah, get in the door.
yes, get in the door, right? So let me just share my screen. Okay, so this is LinkedIn Sales Navigator, and assume, for this discussion, what we are going to be assuming is that, suppose you are trying to offer, so if you're an IT company offering SAP services, right, and you want to reach out to the IT managers, IT heads, this kind of seniority, director, CXOs, you want to ideally reach out to them, right? Now, here's a little, you can say a little hack or trick, which is on Sales Navigator, which I think most of you would know that this is a product from LinkedIn, which will help you to filter out your prospects and make your own list, right? So what happens here is, if you can, like, in this example, I've used data management, data analytics, technology manager, right? So people who are coming for these keywords would be the right profiles to target for SAP services. Okay, but
Okay.
the hack here is that we have excluded the IT function. So these
How does
21,000.
that help?
Yeah, so these 21,000 results that you are seeing, they are not from IT, but
Okay.
in their LinkedIn profile they have mentioned data management and data analytics, and they are senior people, right? So,
Okay.
and most of your competitors will not do this, right? So it's like a you know how many like competitors would actually
Yeah.
exclude the IT function. So generally, what the competition would do is what most people would do is just go to the search for the right people within the IT function, and you have excluded the IT function, and you have but these are the right people because they have data management, data analytics, etc. in their profile.
Okay.
So this is an example of, yes, like I said in the beginning, how can I make a unique list as far as possible. If you start with a unique list, a list which not
Correct.
is not getting bombarded, it just increases your chance of being heard, whether
Yes.
it is through a hack like this, or if you can do this externally, like you can build a list from some recruitment portal, or that depends on every scenario, how you can actually source a custom list, it's called, you know
Okay.
yeah. So this is one you can say hack which we really believe in this. The other one from our experience is that if you're using some other tools, so for example, this Apollo.io is a tool which a lot of companies use to build their list. Okay. And here,
Okay.
the you know the thing here is that if for some of the, so there is this combination of uh, like
The
job titles. There's a combination of job titles and countries and industry. There are for certain combinations you don't find a database here.
Oh, okay.
So it is just a hint that, okay, if there's a certain combination, like for example, uh, if there are like 10,000 people in head of sales in
Mm.
manufacturing companies in India, and if you go to Apollo or tools like this, and you find that they are just say out of 10,000 they are just like 1,000, 2,000 people, right? So it is a hint that even your competition will do this, and they will not find the database. So if you can by
Okay.
some way take that extra effort and try and
Mm.
procure that database, this is again going to be a nice list to begin with, because most others will
Okay.
not take that trouble.
So
you know
basically, this portal is going to help us find what list we should be after.
Yes, this is Apollo.io, and it basically it's one of the one of the email database tools, which helps you build your list based on certain criteria.
Okay.
Yeah. So great. A couple of ideas which I thought we should discuss with
Yeah,
respect to.
absolutely. Very enlightening, actually. A lot of points that I have come across till
Yeah.
date.
Yeah, because that it's really that first list that you make, and because you discuss with your clients, you discuss internally, and then you build a list. You'll probably stay with that list for, depending on the category, maybe 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. It just makes a lot of
Yes.
sense to really take that effort to build a good list. So
Of
yeah,
course.
yeah, so that was it, and great. Thank you, and we'll be back tomorrow. Thanks. Thank you,
Thank you.
Nida. Yeah.
Fine.